And that's the heist system that we kind of fell into. And Paul,
Yeah.
I'm assuming you knew it before, but I'd never heard about the heist TTRPG. I didn't know there was a classification like that, and we fell into it in such a natural way.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna say something?
Yeah, I guess my introduction to heist system was Shadowrun, and I would hardly argue that that is a heist system, but I think it wanted to be. I think Shadowrun really, when you read through at least 6th edition book, really pitched itself as you're kind of running these sort of heists. Without I won't throw shade or anything like that, but essentially, I mean, that's where I was first introduced. I didn't actually know the term heist system. Like, I had never read like Blades in the Dark or anything like that.
Yeah, because when you and me were just grinding on Shadowrun, like, I didn't even connect the two dots until way later with you.
Yeah, and I remember reading through and getting really excited. I mean, I do owe quite a number of concepts to Shadowrun, at least in their book. Never played it. Again, never have played it.
We
just
never got the
through
chance.
The book intensely.
We built characters.
Build characters. I was building maps and stuff for it. But
hell, even some of those characters turned out to be functional things that we put in Eidolons. The slithery snake kind of idea for an agent, and the disjointed, like, a lot of those things and the characters that we created because we thought it was cool concepts kind of carried over.
But yeah, and I want to draw us back like a little bit into this what I like to call agency, right? Player agency. And I think that is like probably the one tenet of this system that has been like kind of front and center from its onset.
Yep.
And to the point Connor was talking about, the sort of so many ways to complete your mission, and to put that into kind of a common way, we always run sessions, and you don't have to do this, but I strongly encourage it, and I think starting out is the best way to learn the system, is you run kind of a double session sort of model. At first, you run a preparation session where it's all about the Eidolons making their plans, getting the mission, figuring out how to go about it, how they want to run this mission, what are the different angles, using their contacts. And then we run the actual execution. And so come session 2, it's game time. All the plans have been laid. Everybody knows their role. And you go and you execute the mission, and you make up for variables. You lose 2 people. Now you got to call a contact mid-mission and get a boat and figure it out. Because, boy, can we even pull this off? Do we throw the secondaries to the wind? Let's just try and get the primary objective done. And I think this model, I really encourage you, no matter what game you're playing, is to try and adopt a model like this of allowing for more angles of success and giving time for like a preparation session to learn the information, to find ways that they can go about a mission and then achieve that objective. It's not just a singular, beat the boss, though sometimes it's fun, and we've certainly had missions where you have to fight,
just grind it out,
a dude who's hard, but that's usually not tied. That's not like the objective, It's often, that's the one thing in your way that you can't get around, or something to that effect.